Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on Virtual Safari 145. Lions have got a certain prowess and stature about them that intrigues me. And although most of the time lions are fairly inactive during the day, once night falls, you get to see and feel the true side of lions. In this week's episode, we spend an afternoon with the Mangheni Pride, one of the plains camp males, ahead of them setting off for an evening's hunt. Give this video a like or leave a comment below telling us what you want to see more of. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of these amazing videos. It's always great to spend some time with lions, and this afternoon we're sitting with one of the plains camp males and the 5 females from the Mangheni Pride. And we haven't seen these lions here all together for quite some time. While we're sitting here, it's great just to see the size and stature of this plains camp male. He is a phenomenal lion and in great shape. I'm not too sure where his brother is, but just seeing him in comparison to these females is pretty impressive, because they're decently sized themselves, and to have a male who's quite significantly bigger is always a great scene. And so we've come across here this afternoon with the hopes that these lions get up and start to do something. It is quite a gusty afternoon with a few of these clouds rolling over, but at the moment not too much is going on. I do believe that a couple of these Mangheni lionesses do have cubs that they're keeping in the Sand River not too far from here. We're hoping over the next little while going forward that they might then start moving these cubs around. So this lioness had been stashing her cubs in the river, and she's just gone across to collect it now. And so this is a hugely exciting moment. Not only is she moving it onto Londolozi, we have the opportunity to watch her now moving this cub through these clearings. And you see how small and cute this cub is as it's trying its best to keep up with its mother. Its little legs working overtime in order to stay with her, and then eventually picking it up and carrying it, which is an incredible thing to witness. So finally our patience has paid off, and that they're starting to move around a little bit. A couple of them all grooming this side. The male's got his head up there. So these are all some very promising signs that we might be in for a little bit of activity. We're driving through a pretty thick block here. Very difficult to keep up with them. What they're going to try and do is walk through some of the thicker stuff, try and find any animals like wildebeest or zebra, maybe lone buffalo, that are hunkering down in the thicker vegetation trying to get away from the wind. And there's definitely something intimidating or exhilarating about following lions at night. They become a completely different beast to during the day, and it definitely gets the heart rate up having them walk right past the vehicle. And so we are
thrilled. We're on the edge of our seats this evening, just hoping that these lions come right and manage to find something this evening to hunt. Luckily we had just broken out into a clearing. We hadn't seen the lions for some time, and we saw them then walking past us very, very briefly. One of them had their heads down, looked as though they were stalking something. So we switched off our lights, and within a matter of minutes we just heard the hooves of something just compounding past us here. So once the hooves had disappeared into the distance, we switched our lights back on, and probably 40 or so meters ahead of us, that's where the lions were. So most likely it was a wildebeest. They managed to get out of here in a very, very lucky escape. And because this mother is lactating, the hunt this evening is vital for her in order to sustain herself, so that she's able to then produce the milk for her cubs. I feel bad following them through there and essentially disturbing what could be a hunt ahead of them. So we're going to leave them now, start heading back towards camp, and just relish this incredible afternoon and evening with these lions.